test meant to screen for such disorders or other diseases is raising new ethical questions. Many doctors are now debating whether it's a good idea to determine if a person will likely develop cancer later in life. Experts gathered at an international bioethics conference in Greece recently to discuss the issue. Greece's Star Channel reports.
Molecular screening could show if this child is going to develop cancer. This could save his life, or it could only bring sorrow to his parents. Should a young woman know that she's going to develop breast cancer? In the United States, her doctor might recommend she should have a mastectomy of both her breasts and also removal of her ovaries in order to prevent the disease. Thousands of women have already done it. As scientists said at the first international conference on bioethics that took place in Athens, what research showed later is that these women lowered the risk only by 20%. If you were to develop cancer, would you like to know it? Can such a prognosis help your life or actually destroy it?
In a perfect world, this information ought to help them planning their future lives. But in an imperfect world, with stigmatization and discrimination against the potentially disabled, this could have great harmful effects.
Imagine if an employer, an insurance company, or even your future wife or husband required a molecular screening. The fact is that this technique can detect cancer before it even appears, so the future patient will take better care of his health, go to the doctor often, and start a treatment at the first stages of the disease.
The tremendous explosion in molecular biology opens a new page in medicine generally. So instead of saying preventive medicine, I will say prognostic medicine, and this is the most important nowadays.
Scientists can even try to change the mutated gene they found so that the patient never actually develops cancer.
What we have to do is we have to go on the molecular level and create a new kind of gene so that to avoid in the future this disease to appear.
Scientists can detect two common forms of cancer and predict with a high amount of certainty that somebody is going to develop cancer.
The main two cancers that we test with molecular biology techniques are the cancer of the colon and breast cancer. If you have mutations in one of the genes that we test, then the probability of developing cancer is more than 90%.
Genetic technology has great power for good and evil. It's going to present society with many new moral dilemmas.
Molecular screening can show you if you're going to have cancer. The problem is, who has the strength to face such a reality? From Athens, Greece, this is Demi Hadji of Star Channel for CNN World Report.
A Swiss